Okay, today we're going to do the video for projects 4 and 5, hopefully in only one video. And let's start with 4. This is relatively simple. You've got different students. I'm going to make this one wider so everybody shows. And on this particular one, it's a one long equation that you fill down. So that would be equals articles times 0.2 plus test 1 times 0.1 plus test 2 times 0.1, etc. So the equation is in the problem under LAMP. So I'm going to get out of there. You can do that on your own, and you're going to fill it down, and then you're going to average it all, highlight everything and where you want the answer, and come up here and click on average. Now, to turn these 45-degree angle, you highlight them, you right-click on them, and you go to Format Cells. And you go to alignment up here, and you would turn it 45 degrees, and then you would hit OK. Then you need to lengthen or make this cell higher, taller. There. That's another way to distinguish them. So now we're going to open Project 5. Project 5, you can do you're going to design a web page. You can use either Word or Excel. Since there were charts in it, I used Excel, but you can do charts in Word just as easily. And so in this particular case, I've designed with pictures off the web. I just went to Google Images, and I clicked in billiards and took out 2 pictures that I liked and put them here and came up with 2 charts. Now maybe I want to jazz it up a little bit, so I'm going to go to here. Maybe I'm going to make this one white. You design any way you want to. And then I have here 3 hyperlinks. I'm going to scan up just to make sure you see the 3 hyperlinks that I have here. I would make those white, but I've already made them hyperlinks, but I'll show you how I did that. Right here, I'm going to do the same thing at the top of the page. Then you right-click and go to hyperlink in Word or in Excel. And this is the existing file or web page right here. Or place in the document is what I want. And here it says A1, which is the top of the page, but in Word you would click on top of the page, bottom of the page, or whatever. And then this is the email address, because this is click here to contact us. That's an email address. And up here, existing page, I put in a link to an actual website called the World Pool Association. And so that's pretty self-explanatory. Now, this one, I know it's not going to be centered, so I'm going to insert right here, so it'll be centered in Explorer, because I'm going to open this in Explorer. And so let's say that looks pretty centered. So I'm going to go up here and go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save it as a web page. Oops, went too far. Web page. And I'm going to save it where I can find it on the desktop. And I'm going to call this web page. And save it. And it says incompatible, but I'm going to hit yes anyway. All right, so now I'm in a web page and I've saved it, so I can get out of that, or I can open up Explorer. I happen to have LAMP open, but any page will do. And go to File, Open. And I'm going to browse on the desktop for that web page right here. So here is what okay. And here's what it actually looks like. And I don't know if you can see these links down here. I've got this little toolbar in the way. But here's what it actually looks like on Explorer. So I could publish this to an actual web page. So it's fairly simple to design a web page yourself. And I want you to save it as a web page before you attach it to LAMP, so that I can check to see if these are all working. For example, if I click on Link to WPA, then it should open up. May not open up because I've got this thing here. No, it worked. And so now it worked. So then I can go back to my web page. That was the last one. I can go to the top of the page, which is not going to show much because we're already really basically at the top of the page. And then this is the last one. I'll click and it will open up Outlook, and they can write me an email. So that's it for that. And I'm going to stop.